Hello, everybody. It is Crystal Magic back, and we are bringing Car Simulator 2018. Now, like I said before, I used to have a channel called Crystal Games. I'm bringing this to you on Crystal Magic because I believe that we should have a nice fresh start. So, as you can tell, we are starting off in the garage. Brand new, everything. Brand new profile, brand new game. We got everything going good. I have done literally nothing except for open the game. I turned off the tutorial because I have done the tutorial already. But let's get this going. Let's do the category Katsumoto. Take order. So now at the beginning of the game, they are going to give us a list of issues that are wrong with the cars, and it's just our job to find them and replace them. If they later on in the game, it won't provide a list, so then we'll actually have to do tests on the car in order to figure out what's wrong with it. So what I'm going to do right now is move the car to the lift so that we can look underneath it, because it said something about brakes. Brakes are what's wrong with the car, and we can't access those from the top of the car. So let's just open this up and lift, and then we shall go like this. And assembly mode. No, we don't want assembly mode. Sorry. Now if we go to car status, this is where it's going to tell us what's wrong with the car, and we can highlight where in the car it is with these stars, but I think it's just funner to look at it ourselves. We don't want everything handed to us, so we go examine mode, and the parts that are wrong will show up in this really ugly red color. Like right in there, that's one of the brake pads. So let's drop back down into part unmount. And take that. Take that. I'm going to take all these off. And wheel, be gone. Wahaha. Take off the caliper. Now, I noticed 2018 is a bit more in-depth than 2015 was, which I don't mind at all. Let's go part mount, because it shows a little bit more. Now this is our parts and notes. Right here is where we have a shopping list, and we can add it to it so we remember to buy it when we go to the store. Let's go back to examine mode. Find anything else? Nope, not back here. So it's got to be the brakes up front. Oh yeah, you can see that ugly red there. Part unmount. And there you go. And toss it off. This caliper can go goodbye. And there you go. Every screw we undo, every part we take off, gets us XP, which is up here in the top corner. For green, we need 300 points in order to get up to the next level, and I currently don't have that, but we can build up to it and get certain things with each level, like upgrades for the garage, upgrades for our tools, upgrades for us that are faster. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, there's the other pad. So let's take that off. So we got two pads and a caliper. And again, we could have highlighted them to make it easier so we didn't have to take off wheels or extra wheels that go into removing the wheels and stuff ourselves. But this is a bit more. It's not like an actual mechanic sits there and has things glowing on for them to find out what's wrong. Now, we haven't purchased the tablet yet, so we actually have to go all the way to the computer manually and log in. So you go to this main shop, up parts, and this is where you get all the main parts for the car. So we can go, it was which one was it? Ventilated? Yeah, ventilated. And we can order as many parts of it as we want. It is currently $100. And we shall buy that. Because we have 3,900 now. And then brake pads. Now we needed 2 of them, even though I only put 1 in the shopping list. Because the shopping list for this car is fairly small. So get out of that. Parts are automatically sent to you. So you can go in here and you want to go part mount, and that is to put the parts back on. They just took off. You got to be careful which one you select, because it does give you the option to put on the brand new parts or one that's not quite brand new. Now the part to look about that is that one says it's 66%. And if we go to the car status, it says down here that the parts need to be at least 61 or higher in order for them to accept them as a viable part for the car. So that brake pad was 66. We can put it back on because it is above 61. And so we'll do that. You want to use as much of the reusable parts as you can. You don't want to have to keep buying new parts because it will eat into your budget. If it's a part that does not need to be replaced, the customer will not pay for it, unfortunately. But it is fair, because if I went to a mechanic and they put on a brand new brake caliper for me and I asked them to do an oil change, then yeah, I don't want to pay for that caliper. They replace it on their own. I get that where that's coming from. Back down to part mount and brake pad. Now we have 29% and 1%. These two we don't want. They're garbage. We can throw them away. So our only options are to use the 100% conditioned ones, which works because we needed to do the brake pad anyway. So we put that on, and put that on, and replace the wheel, and put that in, screw it all together, and then we need to go towards the back because we have one more pad on the other wheel. Okay, over here. There you go. And there you go. And replace the brake caliper, which again, above 61%, so they will accept. And there you go. Put the sport tire back on. Make sure you put the bolts in. I know typically with a car, you put the wheels on in a star fashion. Otherwise, the wheel's going to fall off on you, and that would suck massively. So we lower the car back down. Make sure everything is correct with the car. So we go car status. They wanted us to replace the disc ventilated, which we have, and 2 brake pads, which we have. That's all they wanted from us. We spent $180. We got $45 for the task bonus and a job bonus of $45. So right there we got $170. So we spent a little bit more than what the car is worth. No, wait, I'm sorry, $190. So we get $10 extra. But then it's an extra $100 for completing the job. So we finish it, the owner comes and picks up the car and drives away. So now all we have here is the couple of workbenches which do nothing for us. There's nothing much on them. We can't really actually interact with any of the objects here or in the cupboards. We have some extra parts. Again, we don't use any of these. Can't touch them. The phone in which we use to accept jobs. And that's it for these. toolbox, the computer for which we order parts, radio if we want to listen to tunes, again random parts. This is an engine lift. We can take the engine and attach it to that, but we're not going to get into that for quite a while. These toolbox. Now, this is what I was telling about with the 300 or whatever it is points. We got an upgrade perk. Now, we can upgrade immediately. No, actually, no, we have 0 out of 0. But we can upgrade how fast we are and how strong we are. If we get any percentages off, we want to increase the garage. So it's awesome. This is in case we're doing oil changes. Again, useless. Yeah, no, nothing there. We have pretty much nothing else. We can go into the main gate, and there's a bunch of places we can go to. But we don't need any of those right now. They're totally not useful for us at all whatsoever. This here, balance the wheels out when we replace them. That's to take off the old, put on the new. Make things smooth. Any springs that we need to pick apart or put together. Again, toolbox works the same as the other one. Allows us to upgrade. So let's go over here to our fabulous phone. And all the blue orders are storyline based, which means we actually get information of the car. We get to hear what the customer says in return to us. And they are always 100% minimal parts condition. So if it needs to be changed, it must be a brand new part, or we have repaired it up to 100%, but we don't have the ability to repair for a little while. So this one says, a year and a half ago, I bought this car for my son. He slid it. He said that he is not interested in anything except driving it and occasionally filling it up at the gas station. Please check the oil and the tires. I can do that. You can tell that's what they want us to do. We aren't given a list as far, because it doesn't say list provided. But I think if I remember correctly, story ones are never provided. So let's quickly look at it. Not tune parts. Car status. Oh yeah, they provided us. So we need to replace 4 tires, air filter, and fuel filter. So we're going to need to throw that on the lift. Pop it up. Get it up there. Now it doesn't automatically swing those in, which I wish it did, but that wouldn't be realistic now, would it? Lift it up a little bit more because we need to get underneath. And we're going to take these off because we need to. Fuel filter, if I remember correctly, is back here on the fuel tank. Oh no, fuel pump. Take off this tire because again we do need to replace it. It does show in the bottom over here the condition of the overall tire is only 11%. We can't send this car out for the dad to give to his son. Not like that anyway. Fuel filter. Oh, it's telling me I need to lower the car in order to access that. And I know the oil and the air filter's in that box over there. So we'll just work on the tires right now. Get those popped off. And there we go. Like I said, let's go over to the wheel changers here. Take off the old, toss on the side. And toss them aside, we don't want them. Oh, nope, that's putting it back on. We don't want that. Take them apart. Toss it aside. I know it's boring doing this for all 4 tires, but we can't just send out a part of a tire, partially repaired tires. Ooh, that one was down to 1. That was no good whatsoever. That previous car got us $90 over. I can't really look at it right now because the window I'm in. Let's go. Yeah, over here, $90 over because we started off with 4,000. Let's press I for our inventory. Sell that because we don't need that. Sell that because we don't need that. Sell that because we don't need that. Ooh, we got a case. What's in it? Yes. We get in it. Ha ha ha. We have quality parts for our own cars. So, engine head for Sebring, exhaust manifold for an i6, and a timing cover for a V6. Beautiful. So we collect those items. I don't have storage just yet. Otherwise I would toss them into storage. Yeah, no storage. Oh well. Back to our inventory. So these numbers here are important. The 205, 55R, 16. That is our point. It's the size of the tire we need for the car. So let me just jot these down. We need these. The standard tire, we can easily send that one to our list. And we will go 205, 55R, and 16. Beautiful. Because that won't show up in our shopping list, unfortunately. And computer. And we're going to need air filters. So let's just look up filter. It's going to be an air filter, just a normal one. I know by the size of the base. And fuel filter. Did I not see it? I didn't. Fuel filter. There you go. And rims. Nope, we need the all tires. Open up our shopping list. It was the standard tire B. Now we didn't erase these from the previous car, so that's on me. Standard tire B. So we're going to need 4 of them. And they are 4 of them is going to cost us $568 so far. And then we go. The size 16. Width is 205. Oh, nope. There you go. And then profile is 55. So $872 for 4 tires. They're expensive. And this doesn't even include the rims because we're going to put them back on the rims. So let's go and clear the list. We don't need them anymore. Oh wait. Ha ha ha. I'm not ready for that yet. I haven't put them together. Blonde moment. Put them together. That with a fresh one. Yes. While that's doing that, let's quickly get rid of the yucky ones. Melt them down, turn them into water bottles, all that good stuff. And there you go. And there you go, take. And balance it. And put them together. There you go. So how are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty good. It is about 9 o'clock at night on the 17th. Let's take that off and let's get that all balancing, all put together while we remove this tire and put on the previous one to balance out. Now it shows down here that it is not balanced. It's going to cause wibbly wobblies. There we go. Take that apart. Put it together. There we go. Pretty good. There we go. Wheel balancer. Give me that tire. There we go. Balance that one out. Nope. Okay, so we just need to balance this one and then the previous one, and we are good to go. I didn't even notice that thing was already full of notes. It's because it's just something we don't use. It's in the background. It's decoration. So I really didn't pay attention to it. Oops. Let's finish this tire. Get this tire put together. And yeah, we're on level 1. At level 300, not level 300, at 300 XP we go up another level, and that's when we can buy something as an upgrade. Yeah, all 4 tires are done and balanced. Okay. Part mount. And let's put all this together. Put this one together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to double check the parts list to make sure that these are acceptable replacements. It might not take them because the rims were not 100%, but it didn't say anything about replacing the rims, so okay, good, they accepted them. That's good. And replace these. And screw these in. There we go. Put this together. Let's remove this because we need to Here and there, you see the air filter. It is blacker than black. It is gross. That is spewing nothing but bad yuckies in the air. There we go. And remove that. Air filter was only at 1%. Now, because I knew we had to replaced it already, I bought it. So, brand new one goes in. And there you go. There you go. And there's the fuel filter we need to pop off. Mm-hmm. 5%. So let's put that on. And there we go. And close it up. Let's double check. Make sure the car is all completed. It is done. Oh, and we need to change the oil. That part's not done yet. Should have done that while I was already up. So let's send this back up. See, sometimes it's nice to double check your list because something will get done without you really knowing it. Move equipment to the car lifter A. Eventually this thing will have 3 car lifts in it and 2 bays, and it will be miraculous. It will be huge. Let's see, we need to, oh yeah, that's what we used to do in the old one, not anymore. Now we just use the oil drain. So much easier, but I liked the other way. It was more in depth. Put it back, because the other one you literally had to grab the drain. You needed to put it, get it lined up right, go in and unscrew that cap, and then pour it. Hope you didn't miss, otherwise you make a huge mess on the floor. It was awful. It was messy. But it was realistic. And we're using Sup Oil Premium Motor Oil. Now you can go until you see how the bubbles overflowing, but I don't suggest that because it's waste. Just wait till it automatically tips down on its own, and it is classified as done. And there we go. See that? Click on that. Done. We spent and got back $963. We get $917 as a task bonus. We get the job bonus of doing it, $471, which gives us $2,351 for this car. That is a lot of points at the beginning. Get rid of it, and we are at 259 points up here. You can't really tell because it's blurry right now. But that, my dears, is Car Simulator 2015. Next time we will get another 2 cars, and we will go from there. Right now we have 1 job waiting, $5,586, and we're still only level 1. Hope you guys have a great day, and I shall see you again soon. Bye!